friends, you're most welcome back in this new video tutorial with OSP Pro. In this video today I'm going to be working with you, showing you some simple application that I happen to come up with. It's just a simple demonstration coming up with it's going to be a CRUD application, but I'm just going to be walking you through in a simple manner, showing you guys what specifically are we going to be coming up with. And you're going to be looking into making up the mobile apps. Now, I'm not going to be using the most, this video is complete for those guys who are interested to learn mobile apps for complete beginners. You get? If you're already good in mobile apps, you've already been using your Android and the rest, you may not be so much helpful. But this video is for actually that person or you who is interested to learn mobile apps for complete beginners. Now, there are very many good frameworks outside there that can give you a good, nice looking interface that you can use around. Maybe even you can use your HTML or CSS, Bootstrap and the rest, that can help you out. Now, this video, I'm just going to be using a simple Bootstrap with this application and then with AppJs. Actually, we will see this card at most of the part of the application I'm using AppJs. So, in this video, let me just walk you in shortly. So this is just a simple application, and I'm trying to say in simple terms, it's a browser, so means I can target any platform. I can be having or targeting any type of platform that I want to feature into this application. I can use iPad Pro, Surface Duo, blah blah blah, whatever, as long as I select. Now that's not the main point, because I'm not trying to mention about the interface today. My main point today is about how do I access or how do this application go and send the information to the database. If you try to click there, this is our form. We have first name, last name, phone number and address. If I go to my PHP MySQL application, this is what we have. You get? So I have first name, last name, and that's it. If I go to this application of ours, I've created an API and this is my API. Before starting anything, let me just show you via Postman, and I try to pass through some of the codes through to you. If you try to check on my Postman, just try to close that off. This is where our API is sitting. If you can cross check very well, it is inside that, and this is API call, and that's it. We're creating up. Now, first name, for instance, if I just call it maybe David, or let me just call it OSP, and then the next name I just call it Pro, and then the phone number just put maybe 07044875663, whatever, if that's the number. Maybe countries Uganda, maybe comma, maybe UG, something like that. If I click there via Postman, you will discover that it will show success here with the status of that given individual who happened maybe to register into application. And if you come back here in application, try to click on here without Postman, we should have this registered. Now I want you guys to comment down in this video description. You tell me what specifically I have to train you guys on mobile apps. If you need me to first teach you guys API, I can start with API. I have no problem with that. Don't worry about the PHP level or the MySQL level, or you just want MySQL or you want just normal MySQL. Maybe you want object oriented, or maybe PDO. Just feel free, let me know. I can as well help you out. Maybe if you have a problem with your Postman, just comment down below in this video so that I can get a chance and I do that for you. Okay, now on the other way around, that's how to just insert. For instance, if I just add another person, maybe YouTube, etc., I just click there, you'll discover that Postman has already submitted that given credentials of that given video. Now this is good. So let's now utilize our app to see that if you can take the same thing. So I'm just going to target up this video one that I've been using before, and if possible I just increase the size to be something like that. Now by default, when you try to click here, I happen to handle error, so it requires say invalid validation error, please fill up all the fields. You can either cancel or you can actually say try again. When you say try again, it means just go back to that very page. Now this is it. So under my code, you'll discover this is single one page application. I'm using something called AppJs to make up this application. If you want the source code of this application, you can comment down below and I give you. So everything's just running. I can forward you all even my API. So that implies when you just install, you point the databases, whereby the database just within here. This is my API. I think you can see. This is where I say create, to create that given kind of where the information will be pointed to. If you check here, this is to delete records, and then here to fetch a single row, and then here to fetch data, if you can see, and then here actually to get update record in the database. So that implies everything is set as needed. So this should be just maybe what, I didn't test that yet. Update person, so that's a person we have there. So that's it. So those are my codes. If you check, that's it. So just make sure you just add this, because if you don't add it, it will not work out for you. So I'm just passing that throughout all my pages so that I don't get any challenge. Now the main page I'm working up with is this one here, and they can see this is what I have. So this is rotating, that's the point. I'm rotating up this page, which is called the sign up, and that page, when you click on it, is only giving us that chance. So this is where my code is that give me a chance to register up a given individual. So I know this can maybe look funny and hard for you guys to understand, but this video is just my introductory video to walk you through on what I'm going to be showing you guys or teaching you guys shortly, based on what you guys may be interested. Just comment down below. If I get a comment tomorrow morning on this video, trust me, I'm going to post up exactly what you want to do. I'm sorry I'm taking long with that, making videos shortly, but trust me, I've come back and I'm going to be giving you guys a hand. If you need a hand on JavaScript and the JSON, maybe sort of creating JSON data. If you need a hand on AJAX call, you can see what I'm doing here. I can still give you guys a hand so that you can come up with something that will help you out. Now if I take you back here on using this application so that you can get record within our application here. So if I come back here and I just try to click there and I say maybe I'm going to insert someone user. Let me say I'm inserting my friend, maybe Juliet, and then maybe I'm just try to start here, maybe enable whatever, and then the number maybe 07 blah 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 blah, if that's the number, and then maybe I say address maybe let me just say Tororo. Let me say that Tororo UG, if that's the point. When I click there, I think you can see says that success, user registered successful. So you can actually click there so that it takes you back to home. So when you just climb back here and check on application, should have that user added successfully. And just try to add the last user so that I can set off from this video. Maybe Gideon, maybe Bernard or Bernard, whatever. Maybe if the number is this, so sorry. Maybe the number is that, if that's our number, and then address maybe is in let me just say Kenya. Actually that's Nairobi, Kenya. So let me just say is in Nairobi. So it's in Nairobi, Kenya. So if you click there, you trust me, I think you can see also tells us the record inserted successfully. And when you click there, it whips up everything and then pushes us to the page you would like. If the page you want, the page where you see users, then that implies that's okay. So if you guys see back here, no application should you see all that. And I also handled errors here. So for instance, you add here records and you tend to leave here without giving record. It will not just accept. You get to say, please fill up all the fields. So whereby it will need you to fill up all the fields so that you can proceed, If I put here H blah 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 within there, and then I try to click there, I think you can see user registered successfully. And if you check back down on application, you can see that the data is actually going on successfully. So guys, thank you for watching this short video. If you find it interesting, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that each time I post a new video, you'll always be notified. Don't forget to subscribe to OSP. I'm going to be working with you guys on AppJs. I will tell you the downloading the page, and I'll also show you guys how to fetch a simple JSON, which is ready-made JSON data. So I'm going to work with you guys how to actually come up with this all. So this is just an open source JSON data. I think you can see it's an open source. I'll be showing guys how to do that. We shall even make weather app with this app, with the mobile app. This is my another app which I'm actually coming up with. This is a real production app for my client, and I'll be working with you on the source code if you find it interesting. It behaves so well. It's just for music and it's a very nice app. I'll even one that I happen to finish and put this up in Play Store. I will show you how it will work like. This is where you're going to get AppJs or AppJs from. This is version 2. I don't recommend version 2, but it's okay for learning purposes. I'll work with for you guys from all versions. There's version 2, version 3, and you guys, I think we can always even make some updates on these stuffs and have a lot of things initiated within it. We have different versions. This is version 3. So this application I made in version 3. So you guys, you can as well come up with maybe you can say 2 or 3, but I recommend using 3, the latest version of it. So don't forget, this is an API which is already made for us from johnsonplaceholder.typecode.com/posts. So this is an open API. I will show you guys. So just comment down on the video description, show me what you guys are interested, so that next time when I'm posting a video, I just post based on what you want. Thank you guys. Have a blessed evening. Thank you on the day.